Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 841 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Blockchain Intelligence Group is supporting Dash and Dogecoin. DMG has been granted a new crypto patent, and Blockmate has launched a blockchain IoT platform called Hevelo. But just before we jump into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so Blockchain Intelligence Group, or BIG, a subsidiary of BIGG Digital Assets, Inc., which trades on the CSE under the ticker BIGG, has announced full support for Dash and Dogecoin in its data tools ecosystem. This allows exchanges, banks, and law enforcement to track and trace and risk score each of the cryptocurrencies. Lance Morgan, the president of Blockchain Intelligence Group, said, quote, "Convenience is driving the adoption of crypto. Integrating Dash and Dogecoin adds to our world-class investigation and compliance analytics for blockchains." End quote. Moving along, DMG Blockchain Solutions, Inc., which trades on the TSXV under the ticker DM, has been granted a patent by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office for a method for facilitating identity tracking in a cryptocurrency transaction, even if the associated blockchain itself does not store user identity information. Sheldon Bennett, DMG's CEO, explained this, quote, "This patent enables DMG to further differentiate itself as building crypto infrastructure to ensure transactions can occur on the Bitcoin or other blockchains that meet regulatory requirements for Know Your Customer, KYC, anti-money laundering, AML, and fraud prevention. These capabilities, combined with Terra Pool, DMG's ESG-friendly pool, and Petra to filter in known good transactions, i.e. transactions from KYC'd actors, are the foundational technologies, both currently in beta testing with our partners, for DMG to grow its software-based Core Plus strategy." End quote. Blockchain-focused Web3 incubator and venture creator Blockmate Ventures, Inc., which trades on the TSXV under the ticker symbol MATE, has announced the launch of the 100% owned Hevelo, which is described as a specialist in deployment of blockchain, Internet of Things, or IoT infrastructure. According to the press release, Hevelo provides connectivity to a decentralized IoT network that rewards participants within the network, allowing hosts to earn passive income by hosting a Hevelo hotspot at their premise, similar to a homeowner renting out their room on Airbnb. Dom Carosa, the CEO and president of Blockmate, said, quote, "We are pleased to launch the Hevelo business as our first company added to the Blockmate portfolio since completing the acquisition of Blockchain World in March 2022. Hevelo is the first of many as Blockmate grows its ecosystem of blockchain projects that can be accelerated towards monetization via access to Blockmate's resources. We look forward to working closely with Andrew and the Hevelo team as they expand the Hevelo network of hotspots around the world." End quote. The Andrew he refers to is Andrew Smith, the co-founder of Hevelo. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio, and a reminder you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.